I appreciate y'all for pausing your life to play this video. I also appreciate the views and the likes and the comments from my last Free Talk Friday. I really appreciate y'all for that too. So, I stay in the blind capital of America, which is Austin, Texas. And here, Braille is everywhere. You know, it's a second language. So, these next couple stories I'm finna tell you, it shouldn't be, but it is, you know. But customer service is everything, you know, especially when it comes to a blind person, visually impaired person. A nice person, customer service, that's everything that'll make us go back to your store. You know what I mean? If you don't want to mess with us, if you don't have time to mess with us, we don't remember that. And we don't want to spend money with you. Just simple as that, you know. Um, I don't think customer service applies everywhere. You know, the customer is right. I don't think that applies everywhere. If that does, it's a lot of people that need to work on their customer service and how they treat um, disabled customers. So it's me, my spouse, and another blind couple, and we go to Chili's around the corner from my house. And um, first of all, you know, first things first, I asked them, "Do y'all have any Braille menus?" Like I say, this is the blind capital of the United States. Um, And I figured, you know, at least, you know, main name brand restaurants will have a Braille menu, but I was wrong. So they didn't have a Braille menu. So we get a waiter, and it's a gentleman. I don't know, young guy, probably in his 20s or something. And we all, I'm talking, and I explain to him, I'm like, sir, we're blind. You know what I mean? Y'all don't have a blind menu. Can you basically read us a special, telling us what's the good deals or what y'all got going right now? He tells us, he says, I don't have time for this. I have more customers I need to attend to. You know, everybody everybody that know me, everybody that know Bones, they know I can flash out. That's nothing new. But that's not the type of mindset I'm in at this time, and that's not what I want to put out there in the atmosphere, So I let it slide. Let it slide, and a couple of people I was with, they say, they asked for the manager. Chewed it out with the manager. Told the manager about the waiter that didn't want to service because we were blind. We never called back and to see what was the outfall of it. We never called back, but we never went back to that Chili's either. That was the point of me saying that. Just because of one specific waiter, we never went back to that Chili's, and that Chili's right around the corner from my house. Chili's can't even get my business anymore because of that in particular situation. Like I say, I stay in Austin, and Braille is everywhere. You just got to look out for it. Braille is on ATMs. Braille is on menus. Like I was saying, Braille is on doors. Braille is on 9 times out of 10 where you're gonna see Braille, you're gonna see it on the bathroom door. But some apartment doors even have Braille on them. My apartment door has Braille on it. If you go out and check out your apartment door, check to see if it got Braille on it. But Braille is basically another language. And like I say, I stay in the blind capital of the United States, and I figure it'll be everywhere, but it's not. So this other in particular incident, I walk up to the store, and you know, towards the end of the pay period type stuff. So people get down bad. Basically, I'm in my change jar. You know what I mean? I take my change up there. Before I go up there, I count out my change, and it is a lot of change. It's about $8 in quarters. You know what I mean? And about $2 in dimes and nickels. You know what I mean? But I know what I got. So I go up there, and I ask the dude. I say, "Sir, can I get this and this?" He say, first of all, if I go up to a store by myself, I need the cashier to get it for me. Whatever it is, outside the counter or whatever, like in the refrigerators and on the racks or whatever, I need them to get it for me. Sometimes they cool and sometimes they not. That all revolves around customer service. But so I say, sir, can you get this and this and this for me? He say, yeah. He say, basically step to the side so I can get the other. I'm not tripping. It's only one other person in the store. I can hear the other person in the store. It's not even in a busy store. So I step to the side and he go get my item. And he come back up to the counter. He asked me, is that all I want? And I tell him I want a couple more items. And so he give me my total, and my total come up to about whatever it come up to. I had it in my pocket though. And I say, sir, I got change. I got change. So I'm pulling the change out my pocket. The dude tell me, oh no, I'm not taking change today. I say, what? He say, I'm not taking any change today. I say, this is currency. Am I correct? What do you mean you're not taking change? I don't understand it. Is it that you don't feel like counting it? Because I know exactly what I brought up here. I'm sure the gentleman behind me doesn't mind you waiting to count the change for a blind person. It's not that serious. That's very disrespectful on your end. And I cut into him kind of raw behind that. I feel like he didn't want to count the change. You know, just because I'm visually impaired, that don't mean I don't know what I got in my pocket. I know exactly what I put on that counter. Matter of fact, you can keep all that change. So, customer service, just an everyday thing. So if you are in a customer service situation, if you are, working in that type of environment, just be very mindful of the customers, not just visually impaired people, but all customers. You don't know what that person is going through that day, and the customer doesn't know what the worker is going through that day. But it all just it's you got to keep it positive, keep it forward, and keep it safe. But customer service, we need some help on customer service, especially when it comes to blind people. And that's just the surface of it. I can't even dive in deep like I want to. I already took this video over too far than I wanted to. It's already too long. So like I say, customer service, it needs some work for blind people. Maybe not just blind people, maybe for all people. So many other topics I want to cover on this, but maybe I'll do a part two just for this in particular topic. About the different stares we get in the stores, different whispers we get in the stores from other people. It's crazy. It's crazy when it comes down to grocery shopping and going to the stores as a visually impaired person. But that's just something we have to work on as a people. If y'all want me to drop a part two to this particular topic, which is customer service, how we interact with each other, because it goes way deeper. Like I say, this is just the surface. I'm just scratching the surface of it. Oh man, I can go so much deeper. Comment in the comment section. Like that like button. I appreciate that like button. I appreciate the views. Hashtag blind leading the blind. Hashtag Free Talk Friday. I appreciate y'all. Keep it positive, keep it forward, keep it safe.